FET Timetables, open source program. You can open a file already there, or you can try with the new one if you like. It's official. And then you go okay, then you go for the basic, set up the institution. You can say that this is for Jubail Industrial College and so on. You can set up the time, days, and so on. This is if you begin from scratch. Sometime we have I have already saved a file here, and I would like to open that file. It's version number 5. I'm looking for it. It's here. Yes, I can open that file. This is a file already from before. Okay. Institution, I already put the institution name JIC 2024. This is the days. We have 5 days in a week, starting from Sunday till Thursday. Okay. Then the hours, periods. We have 9 periods. You can add periods, of course. 9 hours is enough. Okay, this is the classes, subjects. I put all the subjects related to electrical power, instrumentation, and mechanical as well. Tags, we have theory and practical, the two things that we are doing. If you have some more tutorial or other, you can specify. So okay, already saved there. Go to teachers, just a list of teachers. Because of the electrical department is a specialty department, then I put the names, but some other department like the general study and so on, I didn't put the names here, but I just make a abbreviation: lecture from chemistry, lecture mechanical, lecture of chess, and so on, MIT lectures, chemical as well. So this is all the list of all teachers. Then we go to students groups. It's a year, level 1, level 2 instrumentation 3 and 4, level 1, 2, 3, 4 for electrical, and level 1, 2, 3, 4 for mechanical engineering. Then we go for the groups under the year. Of course, this is the level 1, group A, group B. I have 60 students here. A 30 student, B 30 student, and so on for the 3rd and 4th level. Okay. If we go for the subgroups, we're going to divide it into two subgroups of 15 students, A1 and A2 under A, and for all levels as well, B as well, B1, B2, and for all levels are the same. This is the setting that we always do when we design the schedule. Go for space, building, ground, electrical first floor, mechanical, general studies, MIT, ELC. Now we came to the activity where we assign courses to the teachers. This file is created from the system, so it takes a long time to do that, but there's another way of doing it which I used, is by organize it in Excel sheet, then you can import it. This is how we assign teacher will assign to theory, then theory is there. How many hours is this theory, we will specify. Also, there's this, we put it under the 2nd level, for example, here, and so on. So this is the page where the window where you assign the activity to the teachers. And you can split the lectures as well. If you have a 3-hour lecture, you can be splitted 2-1-1 or 1-1 for the 2-hour lectures. Teachers are here. We go for teachers, and we can make the qualified teacher. This is the qualified teacher that we use. So each teacher, I can assign for him a subject that he is teaching. When I want to assign courses, then I go for qualified and ask for the course, and then immediately all qualified teacher will be listed here. So this will minimize the the job of looking on for the qualified teacher for the course. Timetable, and we can make a generate. There's constraint, time constraint. Here we go for the teacher. We can have a lot of constraint, maximum days per week. And so all teachers, they can specify for them maximum days per week. They can work for 4 days, 3 days, and so on. Student as well, it's available as well. Here we can specify maximum hours per day, which is 8. Activities itself, if it has a preferred room or some other, it is a long list of the constraint. This is related to the time constraint. There is space constraint, which is related to the rooms, but what we are looking at now is the time constraint here. Okay, if we go for space constraint, rooms, room not available time, teacher has a home room. Also for student, teacher who have consecutive lectures, he can be assigned to the same room instead of moving from room to another. All of this is possible here. Okay. Yes, student, subjects, activity tag. Activity, you have a preferred room, okay, and there's some activity like labs should be 101 is available in 72 and 73. This is the lab for electrical circuit. I can specify instrumentation would be located in 11. 131 is for 57, analog electronics, and so on. You go for timetable and you can press for generate. It will generate a timetable. If it's 0 here, successful, that means everything is fine. It might take a lot of time if there is a lot of constraint. Then now we illustrate the student timetable. Look for the student timetable. There are 4 levels of each major, and there is a group A, subgroup A1, A2, and this is the schedule. Schedule already organized here. Okay, for level 3, the same thing, A and 1, A, B, the difference is in the lab. Level 2 as well. Okay, we move on. Level electrical power, ELET, mechanical as well. Okay. This is for illustration. Most likely it's very close to the old system that we have, old degree plan. But it shows the strength of this, how this package is very strong and can do. We go for the teachers, the timetable. This is the teacher's timetable illustrated here with the color for the courses. General, okay. Yeah, this is the general studies, mechanical, chemical. This is the courses that it's offered by the general studies and the chemical department. MIT courses, and so on. This is the rooms. It gives you the rooms, how it is utilized. As you can see, labs, we have lab 19 and 32 and 36. 36 is only for course 203 power electronics. After this, you can look around and see what's the possibilities here. I need to check for the file in Excel sheets and show you how from Excel sheet that we can prepare at one time, and then we can import to this package. Okay, just a minute till we can do that. Okay, so I exported the files. I want to show you the format of those files which I export. I will go to that directory. Okay, it's already there, but okay, no problem. I'm going to that directory, CSV file. This is the activity here. This is the most important sheet here. It will open in a minute. This is the sheet where we assign teachers. As you can see, in the first row is the level, then the courses, the course code, then teachers over there, then theory or practical, the tags, activity. And 2 means here for the theory that this theory is 2 hours and not splitted. Okay, for the splitted one, you can see here 2 plus 1 for electronics course, 3 hours. It's splitted as 2 plus 1. You can split them as 1 plus 1 plus 1 if you like. 2 plus 2, this is for the projects, electrical projects. 2 plus 2. Separation is 1 hour between them. And as you can see here, English, the old one is 2 plus 2 plus 1, 5 hours. Calculus, 2 plus 2 plus 2. This is the old calculus where there's 6 hours there. And so on. This is the file that we can prepare anytime and import it instead of adding transaction one by one. This will save a lot of time, of course. Okay. This is just illustration for the activity file that is created by the FET timetable. And many programs are there in the net. I think they utilize it to print the schedules and timetables as well. Okay, that's fine with this. If we look to another file, the groups for the student levels, how many students, we have 60 for each major, for instrumentation, for electrical power, and for the MMET, and it's divided there. This is how it looks like in the Excel sheet format. And also we can create it because we can need it to save time. Then we can create it and import it to the main file. There are many others. For example, subjects. It lists all the subjects. This is how it looks like in the Excel sheet. Adding it doesn't matter either from the Excel sheet or from the package itself. Teachers, teacher names listed. Okay. Shows some of the teachers. Okay. Statistic shows statistic for the teachers, the load table. Another one for subjects, how many hours it takes, periods, duration. Students as well, and their duration, their level. We have data space and time. Then we can specify break, but this break will be for everybody. If there is one lunchtime, for example, or Thursday you need to be 7, 8, 9 as off, then you can do it. All of this constraint is, it might affect the overall generation of the timetable and the time to generate the time table. You have to be careful when you use them. We go for the constraint for the teachers. Maximum days per week we can specify. Student can specify maximum days per week or maximum hours per day. It's very easy, you can do that. Maximum hours. For all students is already 8. I can lower down to 7 when it's possible. Of course, it's not possible to go down to 6 because of one of the measures, like the electrical level 2. So when it's not possible, then you cannot generate the timetable. Here we can change. Once you change, you say OK and you add it. The constraint already there. Then you can generate the timetable. You generate it, you obtain the new schedule. Every time you generate, you obtain a new schedule different than the one before. So as you can see here, only 7 hours or less per day, 6 hours. 7 hours mostly, but it cannot be 8, okay? All is 7 hours. Or 6 or 4, whatever, it's 7 or less here. Depends on the measure and how many hours, the duration per semester or per level. It's illustrating here, so you can see. Have your time to look and see. Yes, yeah, here. Going back again, we might add another constraint. Or we remove the one that we did if we don't need it. We can go back. This is to make the life easy if you make a list restriction. So I need to put it 8 just in order to make some more constraints. Okay, now put it back. We look for another thing to do here. I want to show you. Teacher. A teacher. I can specify maximum days per week for a teacher. Okay, let's go for teacher, Rashad. We add the constraint. We specify here it's 3 days. Of course, this one should be possible. If the teacher has more load, then cannot be in 3 days. I mean more than 8 hours per day. Yes, for the 3 days. Multiply 8 by 3. So now let us check, run, everything succeed. That means everything is good. Generated the timetable. Then we can see here teachers. Okay, so you see the teacher Rashad is teaching in 3 days only. This will help a lot when some teachers, they have some more other activity or other duty to do in committee and so on. Okay, what else we have here? We go for teacher. I think I need maximum. You can specify whatever from the list here. Let me go back. I believe to remove this constraint. Okay, so before doing another one. Okay, what we can do here, let me see. Activity. preferred time. Yeah, we can specify preferred time for activity. This is very good tool. Add. I can search for activity, or already there is one activity there. I can check and then specify what time you need it to be fixed for this activity. For example, Sunday 7 o'clock or Thursday. Yeah, for this activity, I'm going to choose Thursday. This was for one of the teachers, I believe, Mr. Hashim. He will have this lecture every time in Thursday. It's fixed time here. Let us see the timetable. If you look to the right, it's 7-8 Thursday. This is the first. This is the theory for the subject there. Now see period 1-2 at 7 o'clock for Mr. Hashim. Need to remove. Just remove. Okay, that's it for the Hashim. Generate again. Then we go back to the table before. Okay, if you check again for Hashim, then it's removed from there. The constraint has been removed, so you don't have that 7-8 in Thursday. Okay. What else we can do? That's it for today. Thank you very much.